If someone would have told me a few years back that this will be my life, I would not have believed them. But look, here I am. Hi, my name is Joy Kagai, and I'm so glad that you've joined me. In this channel, we talk about lifestyle, all things lifestyle, personal growth, good vibes, and just ensuring we make life out of what it really is. And welcome. If you've not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, be sure to share and comment, and let's dive into today's topic. In order to start a new life, I decided to incorporate a few
habits that changed my life.
Some of the habits are like changing my morning. What do I mean? Most of us, when we wake up, the first thing that comes to mind is to grab our phones and scroll through any social media platform. And I decided, what if I take a new approach? Instead of waking up and just scrolling, what if I woke up and started journaling, just writing my expectations of the day, what I was looking forward towards that day, just having a positive attitude towards that day. I started this and I experimented it for about 2 weeks, and it turned out to be amazing. I was more intentional with my days. I was more happy because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what was needed to do because I had journaled. I also had a positive attitude towards the day, and this really changed my life to the better. Most of the time, you will find that you are doing so many activities that involve you sitting or being at a certain place for a really long time. So I decided to stay active. How will I stay active? I decided to either take morning runs or evening runs, depending on my schedule, depending on the kind of day that I was going to have. And I was also to incorporate walking. If I run today, tomorrow I walk. That's how I am able to balance my life. And remember, healthiness is not just about the mind, it's also a physical aspect. If you're physically healthy, your mental health is very, very likely to skyrocket to another level. I had not noticed how much time I used to take when it came to scrolling or just being on my phone or laptop or just binge watching movies and all those things, until I just sat down and analyzed how my days are going, how I'm spending my days, and I saw that too much of my time was being taken up while scrolling. So I decided, what if I limited my screen time? What if instead of doing screen time, I will maybe gather an activity such as maybe painting, coloring, or reading a novel, or just doing something that would keep me busy. And in this, I was able to even discover new hobbies that maybe I would not have discovered if I had not taken keen note of how much time I spend while scrolling. So this is a very important habit that has really changed my life. Limiting my screen time and limiting what time is the most appropriate to let go of that phone and just have a good night's sleep. Sometimes we tend to scroll and scroll and scroll and not even discover the time passing by, and we end up limiting our sleep. Sleep is very important, and each and every one of us requires sleep. As a normal human being, I used to tend to focus on the negatives instead of the positives. But when I started practicing gratitude and having reflections, this really changed my life. I started focusing on the positives, journaling the things that I was grateful for the day, maybe the week or the month, just small steps towards showing gratitude to myself and gratitude even to others. Taking even the very small things that I had even managed to tick off my to-do list, or I had managed to scrap off that note, or I had managed to just cover for the day, just being grateful towards myself and just appreciating that what I was able to do that day was more than enough. So what I do before I go to sleep, I note down 3 to 5 things that I'm grateful for that day, whether it's something I got to do, whether it's something I received, whether it's just anything that I was happy about that day. I note it down and I tick it off, because yes, I managed to be grateful that day and I managed to do that thing that day. And another key thing or habit that I have learned is to say no. It is okay to say no. I don't have to always say yes. I don't have to always be a yes girl. I don't have to always have yes days. Most of the times I used to just be yes. If you want something from me, yes. If you want to go somewhere, yes. I wouldn't mind if it affected me or my schedule. I would just say yes, just to ensure that I am making you happy, forgetting that I am also supposed to make myself happy. I will tend to maybe put aside what I was supposed to do for the day and focus on what you want me to do, or rather someone wanted me to do. And this really affected me so much, because at times I would find that I have work that is piled up, I have things that I have to do, I have a lot that is yet to be done, and if I had just said a simply no, I would have done it. Or maybe I said yes and it maybe happened by mistake, or rather an unfortunate incident happened, and it really costed me, not just mentally but also financially. And this really made me to just slow down, recollect myself, and just say it is okay to say no. It is okay to decline someone's offer, and it is okay to just simply say no. Therefore, it is really nice to be consistent. Just pick out a few habits and try and be consistent with them. You will realize if you manage to do them for 3 days, the 3 days will turn into 7 days, 14 days, a month, some few months, and by the end of it all, it tends to become a norm, because you're used to it. It becomes like a routine where you have to do it in order so that you can be able to carry on with your day or with your life. And in this, you're able to even be happy with your daily achievements. You're able to be happy with your progress, because now you'll be noting your progress. You're happy that at least you're making a change in your life, and at least the normal life that you are living, or the previous life that you're living, is not the same. You are now a changed person, a new person, and a person who is growing towards being better than what they used to be. If you followed along up to this point, I'm so thankful and I'm happy, and I hope that you grabbed something. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Till the next video. Bye bye.